All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Pick it up. Choose it.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this first quarter.
Go. 180.
Check 56. Here we go.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Man 5-7.
Mike 51.
Go.
51's the Mike, boys. 51. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Go, Mike 51.
Now Howard.
Let's make these babies cry.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And this matchup, an important one for Week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat. These two teams have met twice a year since 1936, 168 meetings overall, and the Redskins lead the series, but the Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington Redskins. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And the ball is knocked out, and the Redskins scoop it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, someone came to play today.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check. Lucky. Alert 3. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Trey Quinn, 63 yards. And they're here on their opening drive. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Ryan Anderson in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch the safety green.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Out to the left here to Reed. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check. 81. Check. 53. Mike. Hey, pick your gun up.
To Thompson on the draw.
Check.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to... Play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. 11 more on that one and another first down. Carson Wentz beginning his 4th NFL season here in this ball game, and the last 2 years he was not in the postseason with his teammates, including that Super Bowl run in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Was limited to 13 games that year with the ACL injury. Last year, 11 games with back issues. But now Nick Foles, who took his spot, he's in Jacksonville, and all pressure and all eyes are on number 11 in 2019. And he's got the hook up once again to Jeffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. On 1st and goal, Howard. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Redskins' 2-yard line.
Try to punch it in with Howard. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Here we go.
Now Haskins on first down. He's got it complete to Thompson. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again, here's Haskins. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Again, it's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At the 6-yard line.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Let's go. 53, Mike 53. Check.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Haskins will throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll get him down as he's... Inside the 40.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete. third down and 14.
The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
5-9, 5-9.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Wentz, a desperation heave for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got you. Check. 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 Switch.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Jordan Reed has it, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A couple of good pickups. It's another first down. On first down, it's Haskins. Caught right side, Davis. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
7 yards there and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's got Thompson here, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Looks, there he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Haskins to throw on second down. And this one's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And Reed with it over the middle. Jordan Reed, 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. Now Haskins stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Haskins. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Couple of nice plays right in a row, and it's an Eagle 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 12-yard line.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Looking to throw, Haskins. Out to the left here to Reed. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Wentz now on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Wentz steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Here's Wentz to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Running with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Wide motion. Let's go. Number 53, Mike 53. It's our field.
Now Haskins to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Check. 53, check. 53, check. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. I'm here all day.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And the Vikings have scored again to extend their lead. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. A good pick up there at 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Almost at 6. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Back to throw, Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 13 yards out, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Haskins to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Thompson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mark.
Here we go with Haskins. His throw caught right around the 6. A gain there of 21 yards. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So hail to the Redskins.